Obscene here and Oisen Jones. We have something very special planned for you today, and today we will be meeting the man behind the music of Project Music. Yeah, you can see some of his quite incredible accolades popping up on the screen now. And yeah, as it says right now, everyone has heard about him, everyone wants to meet him, no one knows where he is or how far under the ground he is. Making pretty sick sounds. We'll get on to that as the program commences.
Hello, can I speak to Biggie? Yo, who this Tanisha? Yo, call back, I'm busy.
Hi, welcome back to an episode of Obscene with Oisen Jones. I am Oisen Jones, and today we're going to uncover the dark world of music. And we're actually going to be meeting up with and having a bit of a chat with none other but the man who made the music.
So what we know from this footage here is that there's an unidentifiable man sitting down at his laptop, some type of coding laptop, and he's sitting there and he's actually designing the Project Music website, which we know is the one that went live a couple of months ago. And in that first night, he released 150 of his songs, and they took over the whole DJ scene all across the tunnels across the world. And it's been a really, really fat beat. I think one of them has got some sound, and we'll just wait to hear from that one. There we go. We can see him now operating like some type of virtual marketplace on his website. So we know he definitely knows what he's doing. He's actually currently creating the product for gluten-free music. Another thing that we've all been thinking about is how did he manage to make 900 songs in 2 months, and what are the implications that this could have on the industry itself? Hey, we really don't know yet. It's too soon to say for sure. Thanks so much for having me on. Bye.
Circumstances with the family a couple of years ago, and unfortunately he went underground, and once underground he was how do I put it nicely, he was indicted into a dark technological music world in like the sewers under the town, Rumours have it. So we're going to be checking
out this recently unearthed footage of the man behind the music playing with his bits or something. We'll get that off and we'll just have a quick watch of that before we move on to the next section in the tour of the year. Yo, James Demi. Oh yes, these black beady eyes. Oh no, those wings. It's incredible to think that all this area that you are seeing right now has hundreds of kilometres worth of tunnels under it. The metropolis of sesh caves, rove caves, and tunnels do not stop pumping. For our man to make 900 songs in less than a couple of months, and for all of them to be absolute blockbuster hits on the dance floor and in people's cars, we are thinking he's a bit more sophisticated. We do have someone who is an expert in EDM forensics, and they do know how to track down binary code and track his digital footprint that way, and we've actually nearly got a location on him. So we got a huge one limited data. We would be heading into this location. He has already sent us an email telling us that he wants to become quite renowned on the global stage in recent times for how dirty some of the music really has been. And you know, when we do have DJs who are not just living in the sewer but travelling between different countries in these sewers, you know, we can really understand the extensive tunnels. So he agreed to take us down into the top floor of his tunnel. Apparently it goes down another couple of levels.
He asked not to be recorded at all. He said that might change later on. But anyway, so he showed us through this whole situation. Really, really fascinating stuff that he lives down there. Anyway, we're going to go off to the interview now that we've just recorded. Well, it really is just pretty incredible here. I haven't been here even 2 minutes and he's already got the fat beats pumping for us. It's actually quite... The man behind the music was a man of also a few words, and wouldn't want to pass up an opportunity like this to actually, be in the company of legends. So definitely got in for the inaugural selfie where I could. He took us through some very sophisticated steps where he played different scenes and experimented before changing the octave and the semitones to be able to drop it to a note that sounded so filthy it could make people sick. You just able to walk us through what really inspires you to think of these notes. As the sound of the metronome played on my mind, I failed to think about what I would pull from. Quite random to me. Already understanding the type of guy he was, I actually left it alone for the moment because I actually think he's pulling from all the experiences in his life. It's pretty very special for him to share that with me.
Backstage access that you don't normally get.
We actually had a lot of fun hanging out and comparing muscles. It didn't stop to amaze me that this young man in his tunnels was able to stop the whole dance world by storm.
Just for reference, is what they finished the song and so on.
That is just astounding.
Isn't it?
It's got these classically complainant. Spending all this time with him. I'm actually kind of nervous to say it sounded like shit. I've never heard anything like it in my life. But he has made 900 more songs than me, so hey, it's the thought that counts. But the more time I've been spending in the cave with him, the weirder I started feeling in my head and just started feeling scared of the bloke. I'm playing with Oisen. It's Oisen Jones, and I'm joined finally by the man behind the music, Anonymous.
And underneath it and on top of it. All over the music, not just behind it, but underneath it and on top of it. I'm all around the music, you'd say.
That's obviously quite a pretty clear perspective to it. Wow, I've never had that type of response in my life. I've been looking up since day date that your website went out and all the merch went out as well. And within 2 hours I saw your videos and I just wanted to come to one of those sets.
Well, it's funny you say you're a fan, because I could have sworn you were oscillating back and forth before.
But like the man behind the music himself, the mystery, Mr. Anonymous here.
Call me the project music man, the man behind the music. PMM, TM, BTM.
Right, so quickly, what is the project? What can we expect in the next 5 years?
Music man, the man behind the music. Man underneath it and on top of it, as I always say. Without the music, I'm not on top. I'm not under. I'm just cease to exist without the music.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I like to unleash the beat without eating wheat. Gluten-free music. Chemicals that could have gone to use cleaning my bathtub or unblocking my drain. Couple of meals here, couple of meals there for the drain. I like to use a slowly and steady approach to cleaning my sink and bench top.
They're coming to play.
Just drizzle a few mils here and a few mils there, a little plunger for me and a little plunger for Derek down the road who died.
And there are a few people here chemical heavy on their approach of cleaning.
Yeah, there certainly are. I mean, they're not. It's not a biodynamic cleaning company that I work for, because I'm a DJ and I make music underground.
So,
grungy, mate. A little bit damp, a little bit moist, a little bit wet, a little bit of like a ball slap echo.
fine. To be expected as like
a kind of soft slap.
Yeah, there has been some rumours that you actually did record your balls slapping.
Yeah,
and the hi-hats on
they
it
weren't
for a
slapping
song.
the way you think. It was me slapping my balls and just like smack on the testicles. After each recording, I had to wait 45 minutes to cover it. It was painful
That
stuff.
is a reasonably...
But I inject myself into the music, man. That's why I'm man behind the music, on top of the music, underneath the music, and all around the music. Because if I wasn't all around it, I wouldn't be all over it.
After he said this, I stopped and actually thought about the significance of what he just said. And he's right. You have to be fully absorbed in it. You have to be fully in it, on it, and around it, to really be a part of it. So, I think I'm going to be leaving this chat a little bit more with one more comrade. He's seriously a dirty motherfucker, but he seems like a pretty good guy.
So much study on rat models of addiction. So I just fed the rats cocaine. So every time I'd ding a bell, start the music, feed them cocaine. And so every time I'd bring out the music, eventually they were conditioned to, well, here's the music, let's come out and dance. We're going to dance for the cocaine. And so they came out and they danced. And I mean, I'm now published as a scientist as well for my work in inducing conditioning responses in rats to dance music that was previously seen as abhorrent style of music to dance to.
Hello, can I speak to Biggie? Yo, who this? I need to go back on business.
Cocaine. Fed the rats cocaine.